Karen Braden just got out of a mental hospital. Now her father and sister Isa have taken her to a secret government facility in Idaho, where they're working on matter transference. They've learned to travel through time, which has taught them a sad fact. Soon, an ecological event will wipe out all of human civilization. I mean, the poster says in the Earth year 2029, there are only 12 young people left. They should be starting new civilization. Instead, they're trying to kill each other in a film directed by Peter Fonda.
Yeah, we don't want nobody telling us what to do. We don't want nobody pushing us around.
I apologize. But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. And we want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, when, baby? Let's go.
We're going to have a good time.
Idaho Transfer. The future is a great place to visit. 5 periods. Not even an ellipse. I don't know what it is. And it's PG. So, all good. Only those 20 and younger can handle time travel due to the damage it does to your kidneys. So the scientists start sending teenagers 56 years ahead to rebuild the human race. Turns out the project was secret. Once discovered, the government turns off the machine and it traps everyone in the future, or they're all killed when one of them, Leslie, goes nuts. Oh yeah. And everyone is now sterile, despite Karen's assertions that she got pregnant. No one even cares that they're all about to die. One of the teens, Ronald, says, I don't think you have to leave anything behind. Just have a beautiful time like all the other jink litter in the universe and say goodbye. I don't know what else to tell you. Perpetuation, all the crap that goes with it is a big hoax anyway. This is the most stonerific end of the 60s, post-Altamont, post-Manson, death of the hippies science fiction movie ever. And if you got a Mill Creek set, 200% chance it's on it, maybe twice. The last survivor, Karen, as we talked about, tries to change the settings of the machine and go back to prevent everything. But she screws up, goes too far forward. A futuristic car pulls up and a man takes her, throws her in the trunk to be used as fuel. Future girl asks her family what will happen when they run out of fuel. Will they have to stop driving cars? The film ends with the words Esto Perpetua, which means it is forever. Other than Keith Carradine, this cast is filled with unknowns. Peter Fonda produced and directed it, but eventually he let the film disappear into public domain. It's the only movie I've ever seen where an 8-track player is a time machine. You need to get in your underwear or nude and have someone sit behind you to activate it. That feels like a weird grooming pickup trick, doesn't it? But it works, except the future is incredibly shitty. And you'll be turned into gasoline, so there's that. Seems like the coming down again of the 60s hope, the understanding that the world's soon going to end. But then the 80s would arrive and everybody start caring about only one thing, themselves. Well, 2 things, themselves and cocaine. Perhaps the dead world of Idaho Transfer is preferable to selling out and becoming a lie. You can find this just about anywhere. I mean, YouTube, Tubi, it's all around, but it's not a movie that people talk about enough, except Peter Fonda did, and I have some quotes from him.
Idaho Transfer came to me from my partner, Bill Hayward. He said, he handed it to me as I was driving out of the parking lot at my office in Los Angeles. He said, we can do this for $150,000. Give it a read. I said, okay. And I read it, and I got extraordinarily paranoid. Absolutely. I did some very, I don't know how much I should tell on myself about what my reaction was. And my then wife said, you're acting kind of crazy. And I said, oh, this script is just really torquing me. And I asked her to read it. And she finished it, and she had a full-on panic attack. And by that, I thought, I should do this movie.
And man, if you like post-apocalyptic movies and you're like, what would Peter Fonda do with a post-apocalyptic movie? Good news, Idaho Transfer exists for your viewing pleasure. This has been BNS About Movies. If you'd like to learn about more end of the world movies, come to bnsaboutmovies.com. You can email me at bnsaboutmovies@gmail.com.